I'm absolutely honored, thrilled, and delighted to introduce you guys to Kirk Horan, who has been in the network marketing industry and the energy industry for 15 years. He is a multiple seven-figure earner, and he has the fastest growing team in Think Energy. So, Kirk, I'm going to hand this over to you. You can share your screen and you can tell us all about what's going on here, okay?
Thank you, Gloria. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm excited about this actually. So, good evening, everyone. My name is Kirk Horan. I am originally from upstate New York, born and raised, and I was a firefighter for 20 years, and throughout my career, I've had some challenges. I had a serious health condition and some injuries that took me out of work. And if you added up all that time, it was 2 full years out of work. And it made me realize how dependent I was on my second and third jobs. And I was introduced to this industry back in February of 2009. I was invited to a presentation at a restaurant. I was the guy in the front row with his arms crossed, rolling his eyes, saying, "Oh, here we go, one of these things." But by the end of it, I was sitting on the edge of my chair because it made sense to me. Everyone we know uses electricity. It's something it's unconsciously purchased, habitually use every second of every day without any thought. And the only time we appreciate it is when the power goes out. So it made sense to me, and I got excited about it. I said, if as long as that the company's coming through on what they promised, this seems like a no-brainer. So I went home. I tried to explain it to my wife. She said, "No way, you're not doing this." I couldn't sleep that night. I hopped on board against my wife's wishes with my first goal to make my money back before my wife got our credit card bill. And I did. I ended up making $700 my first 2 weeks in that business with no experience in network marketing. And I went on to become the 39th millionaire in that company, retired my wife at 41 years old. I retired after 45 years in the fire service in New York State. We have a 20-year retirement with my pension and health insurance, which I'm very grateful for, but it wasn't enough to live on. And because of this industry, my wife and I were able to live a very good lifestyle. We made a decision in 2021 that we were selling our home, and we were buying a motor home, and we didn't know where we were going at the time, but we sold our home and our rental property, bought a 40-foot motor home, and headed for Florida with no plan. And we got down there, fell in love with the area, started meeting people, and I was just enjoying life the first year I was down there. But I was telling my wife, I go, I feel like I have no purpose anymore. And what I meant by that is I enjoyed working with people, and I was basically getting up every day wondering what I was going to do. It sounds nice to be retired young, but if you don't have anything to do, it's not so much fun. So, I got a phone call from a friend of mine who originally lived in New Jersey and also had moved to Florida, and he asked me to take a look at Think Energy. I told him no about 11 times. I thought I was done with the industry, but I was really just angry with the company that I had resigned from, and I missed building teams and working with people. And he had me fly up to Connecticut to meet with the CEO of the company. And I had one question for him that was the one question that mattered to me. I said, Michael, I love this business, but I cannot deal with variable rates, customers rolling off onto a high rate at the end of their term. And he said, "Well, Kirk, I'm not pointing fingers. I was guilty of it with my first company, but this time around, the customer is going to be the number one priority. We will not have variable rates." I said, "Michael, that's all I need to know. I'm all in." And I just started building my team, and we have one of the fastest growing teams in the company. I'm probably going to hit partner this month, which is very exciting, and I'll show you what that means. So, without any further ado, I'm going to share this business overview with you as soon as I figure out which one it is. Oh, give me a second. Sorry about this. Thought I was ready for you, but I wasn't. Give me a second. Okay. So, Gloria, I might need your help here for a minute.
Okay.
I'm hitting screen share. All right, here it is. All right.
There we go. We got it. Thanks, Kirk.
Yep. So, I'm going to go through this business overview with you. And, I just want to share my job is not to convince you of anything. I'm going to go through some the benefits of being a customer with Think Energy, and then I'm going to go through why I think it's the greatest business opportunity I've ever seen. So here we go. Who is Think Energy? Think Energy is a forward-thinking retail energy company making clean energy easy, affordable, and accessible to everyone. Here's the evolution of our company. Our CEO, Michael Falquist, he was somewhat in retirement himself, but he's a legend in the industry. As a young man, he did very well in the energy industry and direct sales, and he had stepped away, and he was approached about starting a new company, and he knew to to scale that company at a pace that he wanted to scale it, he needed to have all the licensing in place. He received a $100 million capital commitment from Oak Tree Capital to build a best-in-class sustainable energy platform. So he shopped around. He found Think Energy was a company that was already in business for 10 years. This is important that you hear this. Think Energy was already in business for 10 years. It was a floundering company with about 20,000 customers and terrible reviews. But what they did have that was important to Michael was all the licensing in all of the retail electricity markets already in place. And he knew that was the longest process and most expensive. So he made an offer on Think Energy. They accepted it. He bought the company. He rebranded and relaunched the company. He cleaned house. So the company that it was does not exist. So I like to tell people Think Energy officially relaunched February of 2023. So any reviews prior to March of 2023 is the old Think Energy. That is not our company, which is important. And then in November of 2023, we started beta testing on an app that's going to be, it's a proprietary app, which I'll talk about, is going to be a game changer. And then in February of 2024, we started opening community solar markets and, scaling that up. So this is our corporate team. Michael Falquist is a young man. He's 47 years old. He's very well off. He does not need to do this, but he has a passion for clean energy and technology. And after he was approached with a $100 million investment, he assembled this corporate team. Every single person you see on the screen could actually go out and start their own company, but they all came together to work with Michael with Think Energy, and I'm very excited about the crew that he has assembled. Who is Think Plus? Community is at the core of our mission, building for positive change and leaving a legacy of success and sustainability. Who do you know who uses electricity? It's a silly question. It's everyone you know and everyone you don't know. How many of those people would want to reduce their electricity supply costs or even eliminate it entirely? Are your electricity bills higher now than they were 3 years ago? That's something you really need to ask yourself. In some cases, it may not be, may not be so, but it's happening. The projections are every 3 years, the increase in costs have gone up. So many factors are contributing to higher electricity prices. One of them is the very thing that's at the heart of the core of our company, the transition to renewable energy. Increased demand in electric vehicles. The federal government's calling for all new vehicles to be fully electric by 2035. Our country is not prepared for that. And then obviously global instability and conflicts. Electricity, energy is a commodity. And, during volatile times, it goes up and down like a yo-yo. And generally the prices go very high during the high cost period. So how do we protect our customers? Fixed rate plans and fixed discounts can protect for future increases on electricity prices. Think Energy empowers customers with better energy choices. Community Solar is a state-sponsored clean energy program delivering up to 20 years of savings for residential and small commercial customers. Here's how it works. I like to use my own words, but the bottom line is, there's many landowners, farmers, landowners that their land is sitting there. They're unable to grow crops on it anymore. It's become unusable. So developers are approaching these landowners about building solar farms on their property. In return, the property owner is getting a recurring income, a lease agreement from the developer. They're building these farms. It's creating jobs locally. They're spending their money locally. So it's a win-win for the local community. And it's free to our customers. A customer sign up, they reserve a portion of their solar credits that are produced by the solar farm through a subscription. And when I say a subscription, it's not like Netflix or Spotify where you're paying for it. It is a free subscription to a solar farm, and you get a guaranteed discount every month for 20 years, up to between 5 to 25%. Here's the service map of community solar markets we're currently operating in. All of the yellow states are active. Okay, that's where we're at. Our first three states were actually Maine, New York, and Maryland. Okay, so that was the first three states we were operating in, and now we've expanded into Colorado, Illinois, Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Jersey, Rhode Island, Virginia, and DC are all active markets for community solar. We're going into New Mexico, Oregon, and Delaware are the next states that are coming up. And then there's pending legislation. We should be in Ohio, Michigan, Pennsylvania, California, Wisconsin, and Washington State within the next 6 to 8 months. So that's the markets that we're currently looking at. But what excites me more than that is the blue states, because these states all accepted the money from the federal government. They just have not passed legislation. So we will be in all 50 states at some point, with probably Texas and Florida being the last two states to open. But you're at the ground floor of the fastest growing segment of the energy industry with a market size of 5 million customers. What does it mean for the customer? It's actually, there's nobody coming to your home putting solar panels on your roof or in your yard. It is a solar farm down the road in a field that you drive by every day. It's free to enroll. As you subscribe to the farm, depending on the market you're in, you're getting that 5 to 25% discount every month on your bill for 20 years. Nothing to buy or install, no rooftop. And the best part is even renters qualify. Everyone qualifies. If you receive an electricity bill, residential, you qualify, and some small commercial. We also offer electricity. We're focused on affordable, fixed rate, and environmentally conscious electricity plans. Our electricity is 100% clean energy, wind, hydro, and solar. And that is a 40 million customer 40 million customer market size. Why is this happening? Energy deregulation. Many of you may be familiar with the deregulation of telecom back in the 90s. Everybody used to be with Ma Bell. And then when they deregulated long distance phone service, you had MCI, AT&T, Excel Communications. Many companies were soliciting you for long distance phone service. Well, as you know, today, most people use cell phones. So, you know, the deregulation of telecom doesn't really exist for any of us anymore. And energy deregulation started in the late 90s. Energy deregulation is the largest industry to ever deregulate. It's happening now. In many states, customers can choose who supplies their energy. And I understand that some people live in markets where they don't understand the idea of choosing who supplies your energy. But with deregulation, that is possible for you to shop around for better pricing than the power company that you've always known. The beauty of this industry is nothing changes for the end user. They're still getting the bill from the same company. If their power goes out, they still call the same company. No disruption of service. Nobody's coming to your home, pulling that meter and putting a Think Energy meter on the side of the house. The only market where we do our own billing and everybody, it's the same for everybody. In the state of Texas, every supply company does their own billing there. Outside of Texas, you stay with the same company, and I'm going to show you what that looks like. This is the service map of the electricity markets. There's currently no pending legislation for new states to deregulate. So these are the markets where we operate with electricity. with Texas being the sixth largest energy market in the entire world. So there's a lot of opportunity. And again, nobody's doing what we're doing with long-term fixed rates. We have what we call a rate buy down. What that means is, for example, in the state of Texas, if a customer, let's say in Dallas, is locked into a 14-cent all-in rate, and 3 months from now the rate goes down, that customer can pay $29.99, move into that lower rate, reset their agreement for another year or 3 years without having to pay any cancellation fees. We're the only company offering this service in the state of Texas, and it's also offered in these other markets. The difference is in Texas, they do have contracts. Outside of Texas, there are no contracts. Here's some of the products we're offering: 100% clean energy, budget friendly, in every market, in all the plans except for the basic plan. A customer will get a $100 Visa gift card after they're with us for 6 months and they pay their bill on time. So it's a free gift for being a loyal, good customer. But I'm not going to get into all these plans, but they're different in each market. What I will tell you is there's several options, especially in the state of Texas. We can even offer rates to rooftop solar customers. Here's a bill from the state of Connecticut. Eversource is the power company. So this is an actual customer's bill where their supplier was still Eversource, the old bill. They upgraded to Think Energy. Nothing changed for that customer other than a line item on their bill. And we're protecting them with long-term fixed rates so they don't have to worry about the fluctuation that's going on in the markets. Again, this is what I talked about. Every customer gets this free $100 cash gift card after they're with us for 6 months and pay their bill in full and on time. Free gift for being a loyal customer. If you incorporate this $100 gift card into a 12-month plan, it's an additional $8 a month off your bill. And then we have a free energy club. And I love this program. This is one of the crown jewels of services that we offer, programs, and this is how it works. So let's say Gloria lives in Pennsylvania, and I make Gloria a customer of mine. She says, Kirk, I don't like talking to people, but I'll be your customer. I say, Gloria, I appreciate that. Thank you for your support. It's very simple. It takes less than 2 minutes. I enroll Gloria as a customer. I say, Gloria, let me show you how this free energy club works. You can earn free rebates every month for referring others to our world-class service. It's a simple program. I go in, I show her how to activate her free energy club. I say, Gloria, who are 5 people that you want to share these rates with? All you have to do is put their name in and their email address and send it. It's a pre-scripted email that goes to the customer, to the list of people that Gloria put in. And if they become a customer, Gloria gets credit for it. I say, Gloria, you can do this multiple times a day, week, month, year, whatever you decide. When you have 3 referrals through your free energy club, you're getting a 10% rebate. That's 10% every month, not one time. It's every month. As long as those customers remain Think Energy customers, you will receive that 10% rebate. If she refers 10 customers, she gets a 40% rebate. And if she refers 20 customers, she gets a 100% rebate, meaning her supply charge on her bill is 100% rebated back to her every month. It's tax-free money. She can spend it however she likes. It does not have to be for her electricity bill. We also have Think Smart. This is an app that's currently in beta testing. It should be launching here in the very near future. It's very exciting because, most markets are becoming smart meter markets. This is proprietary technology that communicates with smart meters and teaches our consumers to use their electricity differently. So I like to point out the top line here on this cell phone screen. It says in 15 minutes, the prices per kilowatt will increase. Shift your energy consumption to receive a 2.1 cent per kilowatt rebate. So this will change with the market, but the point being, for example, let's say Gloria has an in-ground swimming pool, and she was running the pump during the day. By running the pool pump at night, she's going to earn cashback rebates. I actually have a friend who had joined my team down in Texas who's part of the beta test, and that's what he did. He simply shifted how the time he runs his pool pump, and in the month of January, he received a $50 rebate just for doing that. He didn't do, he didn't have to buy anything. All he did is shift his load from peak hours to off peak hours. The company's basically sharing the profit that they're making with the customer for free. This app will be free to our customers. And here's my friend Alec here. He's the one who got the $50 rebate, but this is what the app looks like. It's almost like having a video game in your hand, and you're keeping track of how you use your electricity, and it'll give you times when you should be using the most electricity. So you run things like your dishwasher, dryer, anything that consumes. If you have an electric vehicle and you plug it in, let's say on this screen at 9 o'clock, you're getting 2.8 cents back during that time frame. So this is significant, especially with the push for electric vehicles. This app will be a game changer for many people. That is the benefits of being a customer. I mean, that rate buy down is a big deal, especially in the state of Texas. Nobody else is doing that. Our free energy club, there's nothing like it out there. I mean, nothing that matches it. I love that it's a tiered system where customers, there's companies out there that have plans that are all or nothing, where somebody has to refer 15 or more customers. And generally speaking, a customer is going to be a customer because they don't want to do all that stuff, right? But if you make it simple for them, all they do is enter names and emails and you send it, they'll do that. And once they get one rebate for 10%, they're going to continue to refer people. And as those people come on board, they get additional rebates. I love that it's a tiered program. We have the $100 Visa gift card. We have long-term fixed rates. We have no variable rates. All of these things are very important in the energy industry if you don't know. So what if you could get paid every time people used electricity because you help them make better energy choices? If you'd like to scan this QR code real quick, this is our compensation plan. I'm going to go through the highlights of the comp plan. I'm not going to make you a compensation expert this evening, but I will hit on the most important things, okay? We get paid 9 different ways, and none of this income is guaranteed. Obviously, you've got to put forth the effort to grow a business to create this kind of income, but the numbers are the numbers. They do not lie, okay? So this is a business opportunity. It's a franchise-like system. If I was starting a Subway or McDonald's today, it's an extremely high investment, probably millions of dollars. You need a brick and mortar building. You have to have employees, all the headaches of a traditional business, and you still have to pay your franchise fee every month. This business is a franchise-like system. The energy industry, as I said earlier, is the largest industry to ever deregulate. Think Energy is giving you an opportunity to start your own franchise for a one-time startup of $59. We have no monthly fees. On your anniversary, a year from now, let's say you started today, a year from now, you ask yourself, is this going the way I want it to? And if it is, you renew for $149. I think that's very fair, because what are you getting for that investment? You're getting access to the Proven Think Plus system, energy certifications. You can't just start in this business and start selling electricity. You have to be certified. It's a deregulated industry, but it's highly regulated, and there are major fines to the company for people doing things inappropriately. So we make sure all of our energy advisors are certified and trained to do things the right way. You get a suite of websites. You get a customer enrollment site. You can send this site to your customer, enter their zip code. It takes 2 minutes to sign somebody up for electricity. And then we have an advisor enrollment site, which is pretty much 5 minutes to enroll as an advisor. You get all of this. It's kept track of in your web office, which is real time. So you're seeing your customer base grow, you're seeing your energy advisor team grow. All of these things are kept track real time, and it's exciting to watch the numbers grow. And then the best tool we have is the Think Plus Connect mobile app. I love this. It's a free app you get with your startup cost. And with this app, I can send my customer link to, let's say I'm sending it to Gloria. I know Gloria opened the link, I get a notification. Or what, I can send her PDFs, I can send her videos, I can send her training tools, whatever. We have so many tools within this app that can help you build your business. It's basically a business in your hand. And that's how I build my business. I generally don't get on a computer. I do everything on my phone through the app, and I love it. So you invested $59, you want to get a return on your investment. So here's how the compensation works. For every electricity customer you bring on, you get a $20 cab bonus, customer acquisition bonus. It's unlimited. If you put in 100, you're making $200. You put in 1,000, you're making $2,000 in upfront money by gathering electricity customers. And then for community solar, again, one of the crown jewels of our business, you're getting upfront cab bonuses that are much more significant. In the state of Maine, it's $120. In most of our new markets, it's $80. And then in our more mature markets where they have what we call consolidated billing, like New York, Illinois, Virginia, to name a few, it's $60. So that's upfront money. And then we have a two-level payout. So here's an example. I sign up Gloria. Gloria signs up Susan. Susan puts in a customer. Susan gets $20. Gloria gets 10. I would get 5. Every time Susan puts in a customer, she gets 20. Gloria gets 10. I get 5. And then with the community solar, it's the same way. Susan puts in a customer in New Jersey. She gets 80. Gloria gets 40. I get 20. Every time the two-level pay pays out that way. And then as you rank up, you earn more money on the community solar side. Okay? That's the upfront money. It becomes very significant. I'll tell you a story that was evolving when we opened the state of Illinois. Somebody approached a property management company that oversaw 10,000 customers. And most of the time when we open a new market, they add an additional $100. So in Illinois, it's 60. So it was $160. And if they had brought in all 10,000 customers, which would have been tough to do in 30 days, they would have made $1.6 million just on acquisition bonuses. So, those are the kind of numbers we're talking about. That's big numbers. That's a needle in a haystack type scenario. But, there's lots of property managers. There's lots of entities that oversee numerous customer accounts. And if you find them, it's like a little honey hole. So, the building blocks, the blueprint for our business is 5-3-5. And this is what it would look like. This would be your 30-day goal. So you come on board for $59, you acquire 5 personal customers. It could be electricity and or community solar. You bring on 3 new energy advisors, 3 teammates, and help them do the same thing. And that's a total of 20 team customers, okay? And by doing so, you promote to regional energy advisor, which is the first rank in our company. And based on the mix, if it's electricity and or community solar, that upfront money could be anywhere between $450 and $1,700 in your first 30 days. Now, people are looking to make upfront money, and this is significant to a lot of people. So as you promote using the 5-3-5 building blocks, this is what the numbers could look like for you. As you can see, the ranks, we're not asking each individual advisor to go out and get hundreds of customers, although there are many that are doing that. To hit the top position in the company, it only requires 24 personal customers. PC means personal, TC means team customers. And if you rank up to regional energy advisor, if it takes you less than 30 days, you're going to get $200. They double that bonus. If it takes you a year, you're still going to get the $100. As soon as you hit these ranks, you get these one-time rank advancement bonuses. As you can see, if you add it all up, it's 84,000. Let's just call it $85,000 in one-time bonuses for ranking up in the first three promotions. If you do it in the accelerated time frame, and it's an additional $1,700 in your pocket. These are one-time bonuses. The monthly level pay. This is what I'm here for. This is what I love, is residual income. I joke, I always thought I was a good singer, but I'm not getting any residuals from my singing, so I settled for electricity. So this is showing you the simplicity of the 5-3-5 system. This is me putting in five customers, recruiting 3 people who put in 5 customers, and that continues down through 10 levels. You would have 88,572 advisors. You would have 442,860 customers with $576,643 a month in residual income. That's right. That would be coming in your bank account every month. Now, that might seem far-fetched to some of you, but I know people that have made this kind of money already in this industry. One of my mentors was at $1 million a month in my last company. So I know it's real. I know it's happening. And, he wasn't at the beginning, but you can be at the beginning with something, but if you do nothing, that doesn't make any difference. So these numbers are the numbers. I like to point out, like, level, 5 and 6 here: director, regional director, senior director. An additional $8,000 to $10,000 a month. Would that impact your monthly budget? I mean, that kind of money coming in because people pay their electricity bill and you help them on a bill that they have to pay. That's incredible income for saving people money on a bill that they can't live without. Then we have monthly rank encoded infinity pay. Most companies in this industry that pay out this money, it's usually, if they do have it, my last company did not have this, but if they do have it, it's at a top tier level, one of the top 2 or 3 levels. In this company, when you hit the second rank, I'm going to go back for a second just so you can see it. The second rank in the company, senior energy advisor here, if you remember, it only required 200 team customers. That's very achievable for anybody in this business. When you hit the rank of senior energy advisor, it opens up this coded infinity pay. And infinity means just what it says. As your team grows to infinite levels, hundreds, thousands of levels deep, you're getting paid these bonuses, band 1, 2, 3, all the way up to 7. That's on the usage of a customer. Okay? I want to back up again because I want to show you. We're showing you band 1 usage on this screen. This is the lowest payout. This is 300 kilowatts a month. This is what we're paying out, and this is the money that you're looking at. We get paid band 1 to band 7. As I said, just like this. As it goes up, you get compensated more. So that 542,000 could be millions of dollars if that's you building like that. And then the rank of partner opens up a revenue sharing pool. As I said, I'm probably going to hit partner this month. Very exciting, because how this works is for every electricity customer that comes into the company, they put $1 into the partner pool. For every community solar customer that comes into the company, they put $3 into the partner pool. And every customer that pays their bill every month, they give us a share of the revenue in this pool. And this will become, if not the biggest, one of the biggest checks you get every month. On the 3rd Friday of the month, we get residual, and this partner pool will be a part of that. It'll be a 5 to 6 figure check as this company grows. Again, we're 16 months in business. In the state of Texas, we're 8 months in business, and the company is growing like a wildfire. And as you rank up to regional partner and the top position of senior partner, you get more shares in this pool. We also have incentive trips. The next trip is to San Juan, Puerto Rico. I have already been on 3 trips. I went to Punta Cana in the Dominican Republic. Then we went to Kauai, Hawaii, and these trips are all expense paid, and they're very luxurious locations. As you know, our CEO is a golf fanatic, so wherever we're going is going to have a very, very nice golf course for sure. But more important than the location is the people that you're spending time with. It's very powerful. It's worth its weight in gold because you're networking with the top performers in the company, and you go away from these trips. You don't need a plane to fly home because you're flying so high from all the information that you've learned. So, real quick, I'm going to stop sharing this. I want to share another screen before I come back to this because our company also runs different promotions, and we have a promotion going right now. Give me a second, guys. I'm not the best with technology, but I will get to you here. Give me a second. Okay. I wanted to share this with you because this is important. So we run these promotions, and right now, from June 1st to June 30th, this is what's going on. I showed you our regular compensation plan. So from in this window, every electricity customer that you enroll, you're getting double pay. So instead of $20, you're getting $40. They count as 2 points. So for example, you need 20 customers, 20 customer points to hit regional energy advisor. So a brand new person can come in, sign up 10 electricity customers. They're going to make $400 in upfront money. They're going to promote the regional energy advisor because they're getting 2 points for every electricity customer. And then they're going to get this as well. The rank advancement bonuses are all double as well. So if you hit regional energy advisor in less than 30 days, you're getting an additional $400 there as well. So $400 in customer acquisition bonuses, 400 rank advancement. That's $800 in upfront money just for putting in 10 customers. Electricity. That's not including the community solar. And all these first 3 ranks are all double. So there's some serious cash on the table there. $3,400 in upfront money if you hit these ranks in this time frame. I will tell you, I did do this. I did hit the rank of director in less than 120 days. I actually hit it in less than 90 days. So it's very achievable. And then in states like New Jersey, um, Maryland, DC, Maine, and Massachusetts, there's an additional $100 on top of the 60 and 80 and 120. So in the state of Maine right now, if you sign up a community solar customer, it's $220 for one customer. If you sign up a community solar customer in Massachusetts, it's 180. DC, Maryland, it's 180. So there's a lot of money on the table. So that's exciting. I wanted to share that with you real quick. I'm going to go back to the other slide and finish up this presentation. But anyways, so I left off with the partner pool, the incentive trip. This next trip, this is a highly rated location in Puerto Rico. As you can see, voted #1 urban beach. They pick very nice locations. But this is what I wanted you to see. This is what gets me excited. This is what keeps me awake at night. In my last company, we were limited to 14 states in the District of Columbia. Okay. This company is going nationwide. We're currently in all the green states. The white states are coming, and the purple states are coming down the road. So that's what's keeping me awake at night. Who do you know on the West Coast? I don't even want to say just California. Who do you know on the West Coast? I've never really had the opportunity to build a team on the West Coast in the energy industry before, but with community solar, the fastest growing segment of the energy industry, it's putting us into all 50 states at some point in time. And you're with the only company that's doing it like we're doing it. We will be the #1 aggregator of community solar in the United States when all is said and done. and you're going to be a part of this multi-billion-dollar company, and you're owning your own franchise. So if you're a guest on here, what is your why? Obviously, I shared my story with you. You can take that story and think, well, he just needed to make extra money, and I did. But what happened as I was making additional income, without realizing it, I bought my time back. I had time freedom. And now my wife and I, we don't punch a clock anymore. I'm not sitting here telling you we're gazillionaires. We're not. But you know what? We have a very flexible lifestyle where we don't report to anybody. And I love building this business. I like helping other people believe that they can go after their goals that we stopped dreaming about when we hit high school. And so more time, money, freedom, less stress, debt, financial worry. Most people are working 20, 30, 40 years of their life, hoping that at the end of their career, they have some kind of retirement, whether it's a 401k or some type of pension that they can live on. And hopefully their body is still well enough to do some of the things they dreamed of doing. An opportunity like this helps you buy your time back. You can expedite that retirement and do things that you want to do with your family. My kids' friends used to ask what their parents do because we were at all of their functions, and to me that was priceless. And it's a greater purpose knowing you're helping a lot of other people. So if you're ready to get started building this business, whoever invited you on here can help you get started tonight. As I said, we have the extra incentive. You can spend $59, put in 10 electricity customers, and make $800 in less than 30 days. And that's just the minimum. If this isn't for you, that's okay. We're not on here to convince people to do something they don't want to do. But they thought enough to share this opportunity with you. They thought of you. If you live in a market where you can support them and be their customer, try the service. There's no contracts. You're not locked into anything. You can leave anytime you want, but you would be supporting them. You can go out and help yourself get some free energy, maybe get onto a solar farm and get that guaranteed savings every month for the next 20 years. And if you have questions, whoever invited you on, we'll get you on the phone with somebody to get those questions answered. But that's it, guys. I appreciate everybody getting on here tonight. Thank you very much. Better energy, better income. Begin with a simple choice.
Now, one last thing for those of you who were invited by someone, and you don't know who that might have been. Maybe you connected with someone on LinkedIn, maybe you connected with someone on Facebook. Check your email. You will have an email from them that arrived during this call with their unique links so you can get back to them. So if you're saying, oh, wait, I got invited by somebody on LinkedIn, I don't remember who it was, no problem. Check your email. You got an email from them while we were on this call with their link so you can sign up with them. So everyone, thank you so much. Kurt, thank you so much. Really appreciate it. Great having everyone here today. I am over the moon excited about this opportunity. I don't know, like Kurt said at the very beginning, for $59 for a year to sign up, I don't know why anybody wouldn't do it. No monthly fees. The amount of money you can make, depending upon the amount of effort you put in, is obviously significantly more than $59 for the year. And we want to help you. So thanks so much, everybody. Get going right away. And I can't wait to welcome you to our team calls and give you access to all those amazing bonuses so you can start to build your business. Have a great night, everyone.